An even 210 pounds, 29 big knockouts in his 38 wins, the Fighting Cowboy, James Quick Tillis. His opponent in the blue corner is from Atlanta, Georgia. He's wearing black trunks with red trim.
Come on, baby, let's bow. Let's bow.
202 pounds even. Professional record of 18-0 with 14 big KOs. Here he is, the undisputed, the undefeated cruiserweight champion of the world, the real deal, Evander Holyfield.
James Quick Tillis at 210 pounds, 202 pounds for Evander Holyfield in his first heavyweight bout. We get set for the opening bell. Packed crowd here at Lake Tahoe, Nevada. Caesars Tahoe. I'm Randy Gordon. You're watching it on Mnet. There's the bell, round one. They touch gloves and expect Tillis, who gets off to quick starts. He's got 7 first-round knockouts. Look for him to try to get home a quick right hand. He'll try to throw a few left jabs and then drop a right hand on the chin of Holyfield, who has never accepted a heavyweight's blow. And we'll see what all that weight training is doing for the strength of Holyfield. Is it myth, or is he really getting stronger? Holyfield in the dark trunks, the man with title in the white trunks. Quick Tillis. The champions he's been in with: Mike Weaver, Pinklin Thomas, Greg Page, Tim Witherspoon, Eddie Coetzee, and Catskill Thunder Mike Tyson. Other contenders he's been in with have been Ernie Shavers and Marvis Frazier, Tyrell Biggs, Joe Bugner has been in there. Mike Williams has been in there with him, and Frank Bruno. Tillis' last fight came on April 9th in Las Vegas, Nevada, when he knocked out Rod Smith in the second round. Tillis keeping those long arms up. Talking to Holyfield a little, said, nah, you got a shot in, but that was no problem. I had the pleasure of being at ringside back in October of 1984 when the first round was going just like this. Carl the Truth Williams against Tillis, and a quick right hand dropped Williams. He got up, and another right hand dropped him again. Williams now one of the top heavyweight contenders in the world. You see right there, Holyfield tries to get close, but he's tied up by Tillis. A swing and a miss with the left hook by Holyfield. Tillis goes to the body. It falls short. He had better be careful if he tries to go to the body, because he left himself open that time to a hard right-hand counter, which Holyfield did not throw. There's that right hand that he bounces off the head of Holyfield. The thing that I have to question, it's still very hot in that ring, somewhere around 85 degrees. That's just my opinion, but the lights are hot. And somebody with a thermometer said it is around 80 degrees in the arena. And with those lights in the ring, it's got to be about 85. And I wonder that Tillis only arrived here about 2 days ago. Will this high altitude, the thin air, take its effect if we go into the later rounds? Final seconds, round one. And we have a seat with Evander Holyfield. An ice pack being applied to his face. Just as a cooling measure, there's no swelling there. No real telling punches landed during the round. Here's some action from round number one. You see that pawing left hand thrown by Tillis. Then he took a thumping right to the chest. A round that I believe was narrowly won by Evander Holyfield. number 2. Evander Holyfield in the dark trunks. James Quick Tillis in the white. Shoves Holyfield away. Wants to try to keep him on the outside. When you talk about Holyfield as a possible opponent down the road for Mike Tyson, and you look at Tillis, you're talking about 2 different kind of fighters. Mike Tyson, a short man, around 5'11", a man who storms you. And James Tillis, who likes to lay back on the outside, peck away with a hard jab, and try to drop that hard right hand on you. Tillis, managed and trained by the personable Bo Williford. Holyfield trying to make Tillis mix it up. Holyfield putting on steady pressure. Not very heavy pressure, but he's just marching Tillis down. Catches him with the left hand a little bit off balance, sends him to the ropes. And before Holyfield can even work the body, he gets tied up, and the referee, Richard Steele, one of the finest in the business, breaks them up. Tillis keeping his distance. Got in a good right hand as then he took a punch. Holyfield gets the hands up. Holyfield is, if he has one weakness, he may get hit a bit too much, and you just can't afford that if you're going to fight Mike Tyson. He's got a good chin. He's never been on the floor as a professional. He gets in close again, and Tillis wraps him up. It could be a long night for Evander Holyfield if this is the way the fight is going to go. Tillis boxing from the outside and then tying him up as soon as he gets close. 2 minutes gone, round number 2. And once again, Holyfield gets close, and he's wrapped up one more time as Steele says, come on, watch the holding, James. On the rope, Holyfield opening up, trying to get some distance in those punches and power in the shots. A calling card to let Tillis know he's got a heavyweight shot. Tillis trying to put out a major league jab. Trying to keep his distance, backs to the ropes. That's exactly where Holyfield wants him. About 30 seconds remain. Round 2. You're watching Championship Boxing on Mnet. A hard right hand to the mouth by Holyfield, who starts opening up with the combinations. Tillis looks a bit wobbled, shaken up by it, but he wraps him up. Final seconds remain. Round 2 in a good round for Holyfield. They continue to mix it up after the bell. Tillis looks dazed, and now there's a real Donnybrook in the corner between Bo Williford and Captain Lou Duva, who he came into the ring. Both fighters went at it after the bell, and we've got a wild scene here. You wonder just how shaken up Tillis was. He looked to get the worst of the exchange. We're going to have a look exactly what happened. Holyfield came in as the bell was ringing. They kept going at it. It didn't look like either guy really started it. And they start going at it. But there, Lou Duva grabbed Tillis, and Bo Williford didn't like that. So he went after Lou Duva and said, hey, you stop grabbing my fighter. Here we go, round 3. The crowd is fired up. You wonder just how fired up the fighters are now. So a bit of wrestling theatrics there. Tag team match as Captain Lou from behind grabbed Tillis. But I guess Holyfield forgot to tag his hand. Up on his toes is Tillis. Holyfield tries a hard overhand right, picked off on the left arm of Tillis. He says, come on in, come on in. Talking a bit to Holyfield. Holyfield called the real deal. This is a puncher's ring, a little under 18 feet inside the ropes. If Tillis is to win this fight, he'll do it by staying on the outside, setting up everything with a hard left jab, and then jumping in and trying to end the fight with a world-class right hand. Holyfield tries a right cross that falls short. Holyfield pumps in 2 hard jabs. Tillis tries that right hand that was responsible for 7 first-round knockouts. It was not a very good year for Tillis in 1987. He had 5 fights. He won 2, lost 3. But the men who beat him, world class. Mike Williams, Frank Bruno, and a man by the name of Johnny Duploy, a man you'll see here on Mnet August 13th. Tillis walked into a right hand, took it well there. We're in round 3. About 45 seconds remain in the 3rd round. Referee Richard Seal breaks them up. Evander comes in, falls short with the right hand, looking for the body. Evander and Tillis traded jabs. Evander took the worst of it, but now gets Tillis against the rope, works some hard shots. Richard Steele had to tell Tillis, watch the holding behind the head. Evander opening up, putting a lot of bad intentions on his punches, something he didn't do for sustained periods in his fight a few months ago against Carlos De Leon. And at the bell, both guys a bit jumpy, wondering if the other one was going to throw a punch. Some action from round number 3. Another, what I thought to be an Evander Holyfield round. There's a look at what happened at the end of round number 2. And once again, you saw Lou Duva holding Tillis back. It wasn't that he was holding him so his man could mug him. He just was holding Tillis so he wouldn't go after Holyfield any longer. And it's round 5. You're watching Championship Boxing on Mnet. I'm Randy Gordon. Glad you could join us tonight. We're coming to you from Lake Tahoe, Nevada. About 2 miles from the border of California. We're up in the mountains from the very beautiful Caesars Tahoe. Out in the back of the hotel, they've built a makeshift arena, and a standing room only crowd of around 5,000 have gathered here tonight to watch Evander Holyfield in the dark trunks make his debut as a heavyweight. Holyfield certainly looks strong, and I'd say just watching, he looks strong enough to mix with the heavyweights, because certainly Tillis has proven himself against heavyweights. Holyfield pulls out with that jab. It's a hard jab, a ramrod jab. And he's, I think, starting to bother Tillis, but Tillis at the same is starting to bother Holyfield with his wrestling tactics and mauling tactics, grabbing behind the head. Once again, Richard Steele comes in. Holyfield has never really been frustrated in a fight, and tonight a master like Quick Tillis could well do that. A lead right hand attempted by Tillis, not much on it. We're in round 5. James Quick Tillis in the white trunks. Evander the real deal Holyfield in the black. Holyfield is being nullified as he's trying those headshots. All those are picked off. The body shot got through, and it hurt Tillis. A hard right hand has Tillis in trouble. Bobbing and weaving is Tillis, who's in trouble, who's hurt. A right hand just catches him on the jaw. He backs up near his own corner, taking some deep breaths. A hard right hand again has him hold on. About 30 seconds remain in round 5. Holyfield finding the range, driving the body shots. Tillis leaning on the ropes. Now the legs apparently starting to go. When a fighter leans on the ropes, it's a sure sign the legs are starting to go. Exhaustion in his eyes. And a left uppercut by Holyfield. He's coming in, loading up, showing bad intentions on his punches. Right uppercut by Holyfield. Holyfield misses with a left hook. Final seconds, round number 5. In an Evander Holyfield final minute here in the 5th round. You're watching exciting boxing on Mnet, which has brought you fights such as Evander Holyfield against Carlos De Leon, Marlon Starling, Mark Breland, and of course the unforgettable Rocky Lockridge, Harold Knight fight. Well, it's going to be Johnny Duploy coming up soon. Johnny Duploy, one of the only men who have knocked out Quick Tillis, and I mean knocked him out for the count. He'll face Ronaldo Mr. Snipes on August 13th here on Mnet for the Altron Challenge Tournament. That'll be in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. August 13th. Be with us here on Mnet. Johnny Duploy against Ronaldo Mr. Snipes. The fight is over. James Quick Tillis had nothing left inside of him. The body shots took it away, and Evander Holyfield is declared the winner. James Quick Tillis does not answer the bell for round 6. It was that final minute of the fifth round that he took a pounding. Head shots, body shots, and it was all started with a big left hook to the body, which wilted him. Then he walked into a right hand to the head. And we might be able to see the whole sequence here of punches which did it. I believe it was, well, this is near the end of the whole flurry. A left uppercut just about took off.